Discover solutions to issues that affect your family and professional life with practical information to help you get past life's adversities. Take a proactive approach to power up your life with Rosalie's expert resources.
According to the Florida Department of Education, big things are happening at Florida's 4,200 public schools throughout the state. Student achievement is rising, graduation rates are improving, and the achievement gap continues to decrease. Education experts can help with a variety of education options to help prepare your student. And here with expert advice to help prepare your kids for future success is Emmy Award-winning consumer technology journalist Jennifer Jolly, who's ready to share her favorite back-to-school tech finds that will wow your kids. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, Rosalie. That's exactly right. This year, it's not just about serious, hardcore techie tech. It's about fun, awesome gadgets that infuse learning with a whole lot of entertainment and engagement as well.
Parents need that one-on-one with young children to help them develop before they hit school age. So what can you suggest that will help 3 to 5-year-olds?
That's right. Might as well get started. If they're going to be using devices anyway, take a look at the Leapfrog Academy. This puts the very best of more than 20 years of educational and engaging content right at the fingertips of the preschool and kindergarten age kids. It's a subscription-based learning program. It's available for iOS and Android. It's accessible even without Wi-Fi, and there's a wide selection of more than 1,000 learning activities that cover off on subjects like math and science and reading, even social emotional skills and creativity. Now, this is available right now. You can get it right now and get a 1-month free trial.
How about students that are 7 to 11 who love robotics? What will help these kids learn more about science?
Well, you don't even have to love robotics to be super enamored with the new Lego Boost. I reviewed this at this year's Consumer Electronics Show, and it's one of the coolest things I've come across in a really long time. It is a supercharged building and coding set that lets kids ages 7 to 11 bring their Lego creations to life. They can add sounds, movement, personality. There's a free app that comes with it so they can follow step-by-step instructions to build and code any of the 5 models. You have a cat, you pull his tail, he yowls. It's great fun. They can also use the creative canvas to design and build whatever they want.
All right, so what new technology will work for kids of all ages?
It's really easy as a parent to kind of get sucked into all kinds of bells and whistles and things that you don't understand when it comes to laptops. So let me tell you a little bit about a new kid on the block. This is the Huawei MateBook X. I've just finished reviewing this latest Windows 10 laptop. It is a real stunner. It is super light, thin, portable, and stylish with a 13-inch screen, Dolby Atmos audio, and a power button that doubles as a fingerprint reader. It is a fantastic do-everything device with Intel's 7th generation core processor. It has the power, the guts, the brains, and the beauty to go the extra mile for students of all ages.
So what tips do you have for parents who want to get their kids to be challenged and maybe learn something themselves?
Well, how about a challenge for parents? How about parents getting all kinds of other accessories for kids at a price that won't break the bank? For that, I have a secret. It's GameStop. Most people have no idea that you can trade in old video games or other electronics right at GameStop, and then you get everyone classroom ready at really decent prices. Check out this Minecraft backpack or the Pokemon Pokeball hard side backpack. Somebody asked me earlier today, like, would it be weird if an adult wore this? I think it's pretty cool. You can even get chargers for laptops and phones. There's a little portable Pikachu charger down there. They have all kinds of goodies at GameStop so you can gear up without breaking the bank.
All right, Jennifer, tell us where we can find more information.
You can find out all kinds of extra details if you go to thunknews.com/wow. And Rosalie, I know what you're getting for Christmas this year.
Yes, and before you know it, we'll be talking holiday tech.
That's exactly right. Just when we get back to school, it'll be back to the holiday madness.
Thanks, Jennifer, for sharing your expert advice to help find that right back-to-school tech to advance your student.
Thank you.
Did you know that back to school season is the second biggest shopping season of the year, and that it touches 29 million households and rings up $27 billion in sales in the U.S.? So if you're ready to shop when the kids are back to school, listen up to Emmy Award-winning TV host and technology expert Katie Linendahl, who's ready to offer her short list of the best bets for all ages. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning. Always a pleasure joining you. Thank you.
My pleasure. We all know, Katie, that parents have lots to think about when getting their kids prepared to get back to school. But you need to start with being organized.
Absolutely. And ready or not, it's like back to school is here and you better do that school supply shopping. And I can tell you a name that I grew up with. When we used to go get our school supplies, it was always such a big deal. And you better shop early because things sell out. And especially when it comes to 5-Star, which is one of the most iconic brand names out there. And they are still top notch when it comes to organization and durability. And of course, the obvious products that they have on the market, the tabbed pockets that you can actually stick right inside a binder that are not only going to keep you organized, but of course, as you see there, keep your loose leaf handouts and homework all organized. And also, I love things like their little storage pockets that you can also stick right inside a binder. Nowadays, you got to think about the modern stuff. You got to put the USB drives in there. You got to put the pens, the calculators, all the high-tech stuff. No problem. Stay organized, stay durable, and don't have to shop in the middle of the year. That was always super frustrating. If you buy something cheap on the front end, you're going to end up having to buy more stuff. Do it all in one sweep with good quality, durable products from 5-Star.
With all the advancements in technology, what's the best bet to inspire young, budding engineers and scientists?
I'm a huge advocate for that. And when we talk about STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, couldn't be a cooler product to represent what kids can actually create and innovate with this robot here. This is a 12-inch robot. His name is Max. He's from Meccano by Erector. And what's so neat about him is he actually uses artificial intelligence and also customizable programming. So if you want to challenge your child with that STEM technology and allow them to be that budding engineer, that visionary, that technologist, that roboticist, bring Max to life. And it's so neat too because he uses infrared sensors to actually deter from obstacles around the home. And build time is about 1 to 3 hours. So very fun, hands-on for a child anywhere ages 10 plus.
Keeping kids organized, just like parents, will help prevent losing items in the morning and will keep them on time and ready for school.
I think we've all been there. And if you have an object that you tend to lose, whether it be the keys, the backpack, your phone, no problem. Small but mighty gadget to showcase here. This is Pixie. And Pixie actually has placed these little trackers on any object you might lose. Now, what's cool about it is it actually uses augmented reality to show you where that object is. It can even see through walls. So a lot of trackers out there that exist only use sounds and beeps and can be very confusing. Pixie will show you with augmented reality where the object is missing and lead you right to it, and also beep as you get super close. So take advantage of this. Love this for putting it on a backpack, and again, putting it on your keys, anything you may potentially lose.
Yep, and I always tell my son, put it in the same place and you'll always find it, because if you put it in the same place all the time, you won't lose it. But sometimes we forget to put it in the right place, and it doesn't really work for us.
Still doesn't work, right? Then we're like, that didn't work out so well.
Parents feel that stress when buying a laptop, and it's difficult to match their budget with the student's needs. Any tips?
And you got to make a wise investment here. I think this is the most critical piece to any age of student going back to school. A great notebook, a great laptop. I got to showcase this one here. This is from LG, and it's called the LG Gram. When I first got my hands on it, it weighs just over 2 pounds, and I was like, is something missing inside here? Like, clearly there's like something that's got to be added on. Incredibly lightweight, but super versatile, 15-hour battery life, and a beautiful display. Intel processor inside here, going to give you speed, power, and efficiency that you need. LG Gram, so love this for an option for any child back to school of any age.
With laptops comes social media, so parents need to keep their kids focused at all times and take a positive and creative approach to get their kids to enjoy reading and learning more than social media.
Absolutely. And I think, reading is still so important, and we're finding kids are loving getting their hands-on with books these days. And hands-on, I say that kind of digitally, because they're turning to resources, and this is a perfect example of somewhere to go, Epic. Epic is actually 5 million kid users a month. And what it is it's an award-winning digital subscription service to allow you to access about 24 million books that are some of the most popular titles, from the likes of Nat Geo to Random House to Penguin. You name it, all your favorite titles right on here, unlimited. And I think that's the fun part about it. You can actually try this for free for a month, geared towards ages 12 and under, to give them that cutting-edge success as they head into back-to-school season, but also, too, for year-round.
Some parents realize they're not the greatest tutor after spending countless hours helping their kids through their homework, but their grades don't even improve.
There's some subjects that we've all had challenges, whether it be algebra or math or just with our homework. You can't be good at everything. And parents always ask me, where can kids get a leading advantage or help or assistance with any of those categories? No problem. Sylvan Learning Centers cross country. You can actually enter your zip code at sylvanlearning.com and find a facility near you. What's been really interesting is the data capture, because up to 3 times more growth in scores than their peers, and having used the Sylvan program. So if you need that extra leg up in tutoring and getting help with homework, reading, math, algebra, Sylvan Learning, an awesome option, and certified teachers as well, which I think is critically important to make sure that you're getting the best of the best.
And today's students have some serious homework.
Yeah, this homework is hard these days. You ever see your nieces or nephews' homework? Oh my gosh.
Yes, very challenging. All right, Katie, so where can we find more information?
Absolutely. You can head on over to thunknews.com/best bets.
Thanks, Katie, for sharing your back-to-school best bets to get kids organized and ready for academic development this new school year.
Thank you.
It's the best time of year for outdoor entertaining, from weekend parties to Sunday afternoon barbecues with your family and friends. Florida fun times are in full swing, and it's a great time to create some backyard memories that will live on forever. As a Martha Stewart editor, crafter, and all-around party person, Darcy Miller helps bring the very best moments in life through inspiring others to create fun crafts for the kids and games that everyone can enjoy. Darcy joins us this morning to add the best elements of a backyard party with family and friends. Good morning, Darcy.
Good morning to you.
Floridians love backyard barbecues. So as a crafter and party designer, share some creative and fun ways to entertain your guests.
I know you're back to school, so you still have a lot of weekends left for backyard barbecues. So what do you need? What's going to make it memorable? First, of course, great food, refreshing drinks, and some fun activities. So I always love a bar. This is a burger bar, and what's great about it is that there's something for everyone. You can have turkey burgers, hamburgers, and all different toppings and condiments, so that everyone can make the meal of their choice. And then to go with your burger bar, of course, you need the ultimate drink bar. And we've come up with a bunch of these fun drink ideas to accessorize your drinks, because you want to, dress them up for the party. And one of the ideas I love is to just take the can itself and tape a straw. You can even accessorize a straw with some clip art. And again, those are on my website, which is darcymillerdesigns.com, if you want to dress up your straws. But it's easy, you're saving on extra cups, no glasses, and it's fun. And these straws are dressed up to match the drinks itself, the flavors of the drink. We've got the orange mango here, and also the fruit inspired by the flavors. So the melon, and this is something easy. You just take a melon baller and you put it on a stick, a skewer, and your classic drink umbrellas. And how fun is this? And I think that people really appreciate when you go to a little effort to make something a little special. And obviously you want to serve delicious drinks like Izzy Fusions, but making them look good, it shows that you went the extra distance, and it's also the process of doing it. And I know for my kids and and my mom, this is something growing up I always did. I remember putting together my birthday parties or putting together summer parties. And so, get your friends, your college roommates, anyone, your sister, your brother, your roommates, whomever, and, make some of these things. And, what's better than a beautiful platter of fresh fruit, right?
My mother enjoyed entertaining. Even though she had 6 kids, she invited everyone over for pool parties. And she inspired me to do the same. What inspires you and your team to create fun ways to entertain?
Well, I think inspiration usually comes from whom you're entertaining, and that's, a big part of it. So thinking, I have 3 daughters, they love to craft, so I'm always thinking about things that, things that you paint and things, their friends are very important to them, of course. So friendship bracelets, they're always doing the lanyard and all these friendship bracelets. So what, better friendship bracelet to make for a backyard barbecue than just taking cord and a little, this is just like a citronella essential oil, and you take a couple of drops of it. And so you make these friendship bracelets that your friends will love, but fortunately the mosquitoes will not. So, they double as bug repellent, and how cute are they? And you can put charms on them or beads, and wear them as anklets. You can mix and match the colors. Again, I get really inspired by whomever I'm having the party for, and whether my daughter loves dogs. When she was little, I did not get a dog, but the closest to getting a dog I could get for her is having a puppy party. And so you'll see, in the book, there's a lot of ideas. It's always great to take something you love and have that be your inspiration. So if you love an Izzy Fusion drink, take the fruits in it and have that be your inspiration, and then paint Frisbees as the fruits. I mean, this is such an easy, do-it-yourself project to take just these toys that you just take a little paint and you paint them, and you can do this ahead of time, or you can do it as a craft at your party. It can become a favor. I always like to let guests leave with a little something, a little favor, something to memento. It's always fun to do a photo booth. Even if it's impromptu, I have a fun photo booth on the website now, which is the Backyard Barbecue photo booth, which is just taking things that you have, your apron, beach balls, things that exist, your straw hat, things that are actually in your closet or in your backyard. And then I have some speech bubbles, so you can print out and, add hashtags, and because also you want to, you definitely want to take photos, because a big part of getting everyone together for a backyard barbecue is really creating memories. And so you want to document it not only in photos, but also you want to just enjoy it. And that's important too, as the host or hostess, you want to make sure that your guests are having a good time, but you kind of relax and enjoy it, because it goes by fast. And you want to enjoy these last summer parties.
Wow, what a great idea. That's fun as a craft to put it together, and it has a practicality as an insect repellent to actually wear on your wrist or your ankle as an ankle bracelet. And for me, I love the idea because mosquitoes love me.
Exactly.
All right, so how do you encourage others to make crafts at a party?
And it's fun and it keeps people busy, and it's also a bonding thing. People have a good time together making things. So if you're having a barbecue and inviting some work friends, some personal friends, or a mix of different people who don't know each other, give them an activity, whether it's, accessorizing your drinks, or painting, the toys, or I've got some toy hoops here that you just take washi tape. This is, easy to get washi tape. It's a fun activity, and everyone can personalize their own toy. And then afterwards, again, these can be things that you give to people to take home, or that you keep to pull out next year. I have to say that I have a bunch of these toys, you know, and we pull them out every year. And a bunch of them are yellow because I had a daisy party for my daughter's first birthday, and she's 14. So you will reuse them.
Another great idea. So guests can enjoy the party, make the favor, take it home, reuse it, and they can always remember that they created it. And I also love the photo booth to take those memories with you forever. All right, Darcy, so tell me, where can we find more information?
Great. Well, you can get it all from my website, which is darcymillerdesigns.com, and there's lots of templates and ideas, and so I hope you go on and start planning for this weekend.
All right, thanks, Darcy, for sharing your fun craft and entertaining tips to create party memories.
Great. Well, thanks for having me. You too.
Looking for some time to re-energize your batteries, but you realize that summer's on its way out. And to add to your stress, you missed National Relaxation Day, which passed you by. Well, you're not alone. A recent Travelocity survey found almost half of all of Americans polled are feeling more stressed this year than last. So take the time, be good to yourself to rejuvenate your body, your mind, and your spirit, so you'll feel better when you get back. Here was some expert advice on planning a quick trip to escape the stress of your everyday grind is author, on-air travel journalist, and family travel expert Julia Diamond, with travel tips to inspire you to take a break from your hectic lifestyle. Good morning, Julia.
Good morning, Rosalie. Thanks so much for having me.
All right, Julia, share with our viewers the results of the Travelocity survey.
Well, Travelocity recently did a study, and they found, as you mentioned, that Americans are more stressed this year than they were last. About 50% of people said that they're feeling really stressed out, which is not much of a surprise, really. With the pace of current events, things are crazy out there. People aren't taking their vacation days. They're checking their emails all weekend long. So, National Relaxation Day just happened, and it's just really a reminder that we need to take time for ourselves. We need to unplug and unwind, and a really great way to do that is through travel.
Florida is unique, and most of our residents, like myself, don't take the opportunity to enjoy some of our state's amazing coastline with 825 miles of beaches and amazing family fun attractions and romantic culinary dining experiences. So what are some unique travel ideas to think about when planning a trip right here in your own state?
That's a great question. As you mentioned, people from all over the world are coming to Florida. But like many of us, if you live in a place, you're not really taking advantage of, all the beautiful things that tourists are coming to see. But spas, I think, are a really great way to quickly unwind, to pamper ourselves, to give ourselves some time. And Miami, for example, has some beautiful spas. I recently went to the Mandarin Oriental, and I feel like that brand really sets the bar for what a spa experience should be like. Amazing therapists, tons of different services to treat, to select, tons of treatments. You can sit in the steam room and relax in the jacuzzi. Of course, obviously, Miami has many beaches, as does all of Florida. So you can get a pina colada and enjoy, the ocean, and that's a typical way to relax. You mentioned that I do a lot of family travel, and I've got 2 little ones. And, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is a great example. Obviously Disney, there's no shortage of things to do with the kids in Florida. If you're looking for more inspiration, you can go to Travelocity.com. There's a little tab on the website called Inspire, so there's lots of ideas there. And there's another tab called Things to Do. So if you want to be a tourist in your own town, or maybe check out a different town in Florida, you can click on there, and it'll show different excursions and activities that you can sign up for. So maybe an Everglades tour is something that you've never tried and is something that interests you and your family, or you want to do some fishing. relaxing. People relax in a lot of different ways, but that's a great way if you go to Travelocity, get inspired under that section and then find some things that you can actually do and book immediately from the site.
How about some friendly getaways to celebrate relaxation on your own time?
Well, if you're looking to travel outside of Florida, one of my favorites is Montreal in Quebec in Canada. So Canada is very hot this year. It's celebrating its 150th anniversary, and there's tons of different festivals and celebrations. Most of the national parks have free entry, and Montreal is one of my favorite cities because it has this European feel, but at a fraction of the cost. So when you travel to Canada, the currency and the exchange rate is about 25% less. So immediately you're getting more bang for your buck. And Montreal and everywhere in Quebec, obviously there's that French culture, amazing restaurants. It's very romantic, cobblestone streets. So I'm a huge fan of Montreal. So I would definitely put that on people's radar if they don't want to go all the way to Europe, but they still want, a little bit of France. Montreal or Quebec is a great place to go.
All right, Julia, you traveled to over 80 countries. What's your favorite?
It's hard to pinpoint for sure. So I've narrowed it down to my top 3: Tanzania, Turkey, and Thailand, which I call the 3 T's. So I feel like if I could curate travel experiences for people, I would take them to those 3 places. Safari in Tanzania is unparalleled, like bucket list items. To see, lions and leopards roaming the savannas is really special. Thailand has amazing culture. It's a great budget destination, amazing food, and of course, Turkey, culture, shopping, so much diversity. So those are my faves.
All right, so what great discoveries can you find right here in Florida? Like when you were kissing the dolphins.
That's right, and that was in Florida. That was actually in at Discovery Cove.
Where can we learn more and discover travel ideas?
Go to Travelocity, make your booking, and just get out there, experience the world, and hopefully relax while you're doing it.
Thanks so much for joining us this morning, Julia. You are truly an inspiring travel junkie with great tips for quick trips, rejuvenating escapes, and all to motivate us to enjoy life now. Bon voyage.
Thanks for having me.
Education begins at an early age. As parents, we teach our children things from the moment they can learn. We use technology now in schools and at home to advance their academic skills. We can use those skills as we grow older to learn more and discover the world and all its unique cultures and life experiences. Travel paves the way to learn through a physical journey that then explores new cultural customs that will change our perspectives in life forever. Share with us what you learned from your travel experiences that changed your life forever at facebook.com/Rose Lee Show. And follow us on Instagram at The Rose Lee Show. And you can watch this episode and many others here at ION Television or 24/7 at RoseleeArcherShow.com. Thanks for joining us this morning, and we look forward to seeing you soon.